All right, you guys, so yesterday I went ahead and I stained all of these pieces of trim. I like the way that it turned out. It turned out to be really nice. It took 2 coats of the black walnut stain on that white pine to get it to this color. Part of me is leaning towards making it a little bit darker, but the other part of me likes the color. So I don't know, I definitely got to mull it over and make up my mind before we put this up on the wall. So Gary is outside right now. He is getting to work, cutting some wood and getting the actual sills laid out for us. Then I'm gonna go ahead and start working on staining those. While he is doing that though, he put me up to a different task. I gotta be working with the caulking gun again. So over here at the window, we're gonna be installing an actual windowsill and putting up the actual window frame. We're gonna be getting to that later on today, but before we go ahead and start putting all that in, Gary wanted me to take the caulking gun and start caulking in right down in here. So we already have this flashed with liquid flashing as well as the zip tape, but some extra caulking underneath doesn't hurt. We like to go above and beyond. And if we're gonna do it, now is the time before we actually install the sill. So yeah, so let's get to caulking. Well, I got all of the windowsills stained after Gary cut them out and sanded them and got them fitted for size. So I'm gonna leave these out here for tonight and let them dry overnight. Tomorrow we're gonna install them.
And now, it's time to get fat. Tonight's cooking with Mel. Scalloped potato casserole with bacon and sausage.
To make this dish, you're gonna start out with a pound of sausage. Stick it inside a pot or a pan and start browning it up. While that's browning, take yourself a pound of bacon. I like the thick cut, and just start cutting it into bite-sized pieces. Give it a good stir. Our family really likes bacon and sausage. That's why I cook with it all the time. Next, you're gonna take some minced garlic and add that in with the meats. Start mashing that all together until it's all nice and cooked and browned. Take an onion and dice it up. Take your washed potatoes, peel them, and then just chop them up. Add those potatoes to a baking dish on the bottom. Your meat should be browned at this time, and what I like to do is cook with the grease. If you don't want to cook with the grease, you could probably skip this step and instead use a stick of butter. Next, add your half and half. I'm going to be adding in 2 cups. About a tablespoon of kosher salt, a teaspoon and a half of ground pepper. Whisk that all together. Next up is flour. I'm adding in a total of probably about a 1/4 cup. 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. Add in 1 cup of water. Mix it up again. After it comes to a boil and it thickens, pour that over the first layer of potatoes. And then take your browned meats and scoop it and pile it up on top. Add your onions. Another layer of potatoes. Take the rest of the cream and add it to the very top, filling it all the way up. Take some tin foil and cover your dish. And now you're ready to pop it into the oven. The oven is set for 350 and we're gonna cook it for about 40 minutes. When the timer goes off, take it out, take the tin foil off, and put it back in the oven. And now we cook it for another 35 minutes. When the timer goes off, it's time to take your dish out, and it is beautiful and ready to serve. It's delicious, it's affordable, and the kids approve.
And this concludes tonight's Cooking with Mel. Bon appetit.
Last night we let all the wood dry, and it looks beautiful, and everything is cut and ready to go, so we are ready to install these window and door trims.
Yes, I am super excited, and I can't wait to get all this nailed in.
As you guys can see in the background, Gary has already kind of soft fitted where some of the frame is going to be going. So let's bring you closer and show you guys that. So he's got it soft fitted in here for now. Nothing is tacked down. We still got to do the trim on the side, but man, it's already looking so much better. I love it. I love it. I love it. Very good job, babe.
Thank you. Well, I'm gonna tack this one. This is in a tight spot. We had the tree there, we got the TV there and everything else, so I'm gonna tack this guy in real quick.
Alrighty.
So we're not messing around. Let's see, I want this to be flush with the wall. Let's go ahead and give you one. Right,
Boom.
let's see, I gotta pull that guy out just a tad. New.
Need like a screwdriver or something.
Aha! Use what I got where I can see. I can squeeze that in there. Come on. I don't want to break the final window. hold that there like that. We're about. Okay, so that is in. Let's go ahead and tack her in there good. That guy ain't going nowhere.
Beautiful.
Alright. Go ahead and tack this guy in place. Let's get you closer. Got all the seals in. They look nice. We'll come back around with some sawdust and wood glue and stain and get all those holes filled in. But
Not really a big deal. It looks really, really nice.
really there, man. I also cut out my sides. So I'll end up getting that guy up over there where I want it. This guy up over here where I want it. Alright. So what I've got to do is I've got to line this bottom up. Don't worry so much about it not being straight up on it. I'm going to be playing with that to get it to where I want it. That's about level right there. Let's get you in right there. Let me pop another one over here so that way I know it's not going to move. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the flat spot and we're going to be playing going up. You just get one and now we should be able to pull it over. Get another. Up. Now it's pretty good. Now I gotta pull it back just ever so slightly this way. Alright, you got this side in. That looks good. But now I can get a true measurement once I get this in, because last thing I want is it to be off, because you know I pre-measured and everything else, but you can see how I pulled from here to here. I don't know if I'm warped now. It looks straight, but that could be off by just that ever so little bit, and then that will give me a crack right here at that 45 that I don't want. Let's find out. Can you come and hold this top side like you did last time? That helped out. About there. Alright, let go. I'm good. Alright. Ooh, that's nice and flush right there. There we are. We've got 2 pieces of trim up. Now I can get this true measurement, and hopefully I won't be off. So I got that in. Next, I've got a lot of pieces already cut. So let's go ahead and do this door piece. Buddy. Okay, are you still lined up right there? You are. You ain't.
Stay down. And just like that, friends, we have door and window trim everywhere.
Heck yes, I'm so happy about that. That finishes every single door, every single window that we have that we needed to get trim on.
Yeah.
Which is very crucial on the inside, so.
Absolutely. It looks super good. We do have a few doors inside the hallway for like the laundry room, the closet, and then going into the utility room that we're going to add later. But since we don't plan on adding them right now, we're just going to leave it as it is, so.
Yep, and it'll work, but at least now the doors and windows that we have installed are all trimmed out and good to go.
And they look really, really good.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm so happy that that is taken off of our plate and we can now move on to the final step to complete this basement, which will be our bathroom.
Yes.
So we're going to start working on that first thing tomorrow, so stay tuned for a new video on that. But I wanted to say thank you guys so much for hanging in there with us and watching today's video, and I hope you guys have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.